Okay, in this tutorial today on the Design Chimp, we're going to do a little deal in Illustrator showing you how to create multiples of, say, like you wanted to create a bumper sticker and you wanted to fit multiples of those on a page, but only one instance of those so you don't have to copy and paste. I've seen a lot of people do it that way, and it becomes a hassle. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how to do this, and it's very simple. You may think it's kind of long at first, but go ahead and open up Illustrator, create a new print document. I have it at size A4, so we're 297 millimeters wide by 210 tall. Just go ahead and click OK. I have this logo already made of the Design Chimp. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is create a rectangle that is 120 millimeters wide by 40 tall. Let me go ahead and change this to black. We're going to move this up here, put it behind the logo, and then we'll go ahead and make sure that everything is centered up. Okay, so we have here what I could use as a bumper sticker, and say that I wanted to tile them across this page, but I only wanted one instance of it, so I don't have a bunch of endpoints or a really big file size for that matter, just to make duplicates. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is create the crop marks. I'm working in Illustrator CS4, but if you're working in a more recent version, you can just go to Filter, Create Crop Marks. What I'm going to go ahead and do is go to Effect and Crop Marks. And as you can see, it puts the crop marks in. So then after that, with that selected, if you're working in Illustrator CS5 or newer, you can actually edit these crop marks, but as you can see, I can't select them. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is click on that, and then on the rectangle behind the logo, I'm going to expand appearance, and as you can see, now it turns those two strokes that I can edit. I'm going to try to fit as many of these on the page as I can, so what I'm going to do is ungroup this and grab the direct selection tool and just select these bottom 2 points. Now, this is kind of a personal preference, but I'm going to go into my preferences and make sure that my keyboard increment is at 2 millimeters. So each time that I hit the up or down arrow, or left or right, that I'm moving those points exactly 2 millimeters. I want to move these in so I can fit as many on a page as I possibly can. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is hit the up arrow 5 times to move this in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to select these inside ones and move them 1 click up and in. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that all the way around. So I'm going to move that down and move these down. 3, 4, 5. And now the sides, we'll do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And select these ones and move that in 1. Okay, so now you have your crop marks all set up. What I'm going to want to do now is actually set a little bit of a bleed around this whole thing, so when I'm cutting these out, that there's no white space, and then I make sure that the black is everywhere. So I'm going to go Object, Path, Offset Path, and I'm going to do my bleed at 3 millimeters. We can preview it, and you can see. So just go ahead and click OK. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is group this all together by hitting Control or Command G if you're on a Mac. And as you can see, we have this all grouped now. You don't really have to worry about position at this moment. We're going to go to View, and then we're going to go to Show Print Tiling, so we can make sure that we fit this all in within our page. So I'm going to kind of just place it up here in the top left, and then now is where we start to duplicate this same instance over and over. So we're going to go to Effect, to Distort and Transform, and we're going to make one copy, and we're going to move this 140 millimeters to the right. And if we go preview, you can see that it has moved this over. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. Move this out of the way for you. So now you can see that when we select this, that this is actually not selectable, but you can move them. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is make some rows down of these. So go ahead and just select that and go to Effect again and go to the Distort and Transform, just as before, Transform. And this pop-up is going to pop up just because you just applied this. Just go ahead and click Apply New Effect. This time we're going to make 3 copies. And then for the move vertical, we're going to do -60. And the negative actually moves it down. If you did positive, it would go up. So we're going to go to Preview. Actually, we're going to only do 2 more to fit it on that page. So as you can see, now we have all these instances. To make sure that it is one instance, you can hit Control or Command Y and change it to the outline mode, and as you can see, it only does it on that one. So then if we were to go in here as well, it edits all these at the same time, so you don't have to copy and paste and make duplicates or anything like that. Let me get out of isolation mode. So I mean, this is a pretty handy tool to take advantage of. You can also save the process that we just did. We can go to these graphic styles and go to Window and Appearance. If you have this Appearance tab open, you can actually drag this over to your graphic styles palette. If you click on the thumbnail, and drag it over there, and as you can see, it takes all those steps that you just did and copies them over there, and you can name it to sticker copies or whatever you want. And any time that you have this, you can just click on this and it will keep applying that effect. Thank you for watching. If you have any other tutorial suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and that'll do it for today. Thank you for watching.